So I see this video the other day and they were talking about the CEO of Spotify, Daniel E.K., and how he has a net worth of, I think they say $6.8 billion as of 2024. It's actually $7.9 billion now. He's a rich dude. But the video was basically saying that, you know, it's not fair or it's not right that he's making so much money while artists on the platform are barely making anything. And I'm looking in the comments and the comments seem to agree with it, like how, you know, Spotify rips off the artist, streaming is bad for music, we should go back to physical media, you know, that sort of thing. Now, here's the thing, far be it from me to defend a billionaire, it's not what I'm about. But at the same time, I'm looking at this like, of course the CEO of Spotify is a rich guy. Like, why are people upset and mad and can't understand that if you are a CEO of a company that literally or just about near enough to everybody in the world is using in some form or fashion, you're going to be a rich guy? Like, it stands to reason. Spotify is the dominant streaming platform that so many people are using. I mean, think about this. If you want to listen to a Metallica album, you go to Spotify and listen to it. If you want to listen to a Red Hot Chili Peppers album, you go to Spotify and listen to it. If you want to listen to Beyonce, you go to Spotify. If you want to listen to an independent artist, you go to Spotify. Whoever you want to listen to, you go to Spotify. So each of these artists are making their little cut, their little half pennies or whatever it is of these streams and whatever they get from that. But Spotify is making money off all of them because everybody's going to Spotify. It makes sense that he's a rich person. It just seems weird that people don't understand this. Like you're using this platform, you're paying money to use this platform, and then you're upset that the person who's the CEO of the company of that platform is a billionaire. Like, duh, of course. And this whole thing about going back to physical media, you're not going to go back to physical media. Here's the thing. I don't know whether people have forgotten or whether some people are just too young to remember. Maybe a little bit of both. But physical media was not better for the artist. It wasn't. See, back in the physical media days, if an album sold for £10, the artist would get something like 50p. Maybe some of the bigger artists would get a bit more than that. Some of the smaller artists, less than that. But maybe around about 40, 50p, 60p is what an artist would get for each album sold. Now, bear in mind, that might sound better than getting half a penny per stream, but no matter how many times you listen to that album, whether you listen to that album once, whether you listen to it 100 times, whether you listen to it 1,000,000 times, they just have that 50p no matter what. Whereas now, depending on how many times you listen to it, yeah, it's going to be half a penny per stream, but it adds up over a period of time, which means there's a potential they could actually make more money, especially for artists who make albums that people listen to multiple times. And let's keep it real, Tidal was set up with the specific goal in mind of giving artists fairer pay. But who's got a Tidal account? Like who? Literally who? There's maybe around 3 million people in the world that can honestly say that they care about giving fairer pay to artists. The rest of you, especially the 263 million of you on Spotify, come on now, come on. So yeah, don't be out here acting surprised that the person who runs the company that you pay a monthly subscription for is a billionaire. Is like, dude, come on. And don't be acting like you care about fair pay for artists, because you don't. Or at least most of you don't. And it was not better for artists back in the physical media days. With a few exceptions, artists have typically gotten bad deals over the years, which is why if you really want to support an artist, buy their merchandise, go to their shows, buy their physical media, and stream it on whichever platform you prefer. But don't be out here acting brand new. Come on now.